Good morning, everyone, or good day, whenever you're watching this video. Welcome and welcome to this week's qigong practice. This week, we're working on healing the mind, energizing the mind, nourishing the mind, which creates or helps us with awareness throughout our day. So this week's theme is around awareness and also coming out of, so we're not reactionary, we're less reactionary, which is our reaction patterns, our instinctual reactions, the stuff that happens before we can catch it. A lot of times, the stuff that's actually programmed into our brain stem. So our brain stem, our spinal cord, nourishing our brain. We're working on all of that this morning together, or today, whenever you're watching this. I'm going to get my timer going here just to make sure. And so let's practice this together. We're going to start by opening the body a little bit. We're just going to do a little bit of connecting in. Feel free to bring your feet to shoulder width apart. All right, it's going to be anywhere from 10 to 15 minutes today. Putting our hands over our lower abdomen. This is called the lower Dantian area, the sacral chakra area. All right, 2 finger whisper below the navel. All right, ladies, is right hand first. Gentlemen, left hand first. Balance is the yin and the yang of our body. We're just going to take a couple of breaths here, a few clearing breaths, breathing in through the nose and breathing out through a pinhole through the mouth. Breathing in through the nose and breathing out through a pinhole through. As we breathe, inhale vitality, inhale light, positivity into your body. And as you exhale, releasing all the stresses, anything that doesn't belong, all the stagnation, let it go. As you breathe in, breathing in that positivity and that light, sending it right to your feet, sending it to your whole body. And as you breathe out, releasing all that doesn't belong. Breathing in that positivity. And releasing any old air, any stress. Good, as you exhale. Beautiful. Feel free now to allow yourself to become aware of your body. Your feet on the floor, your knees slightly bent, shoulders relaxed. And making the breath silent like a baby's breath. It's not a hard breath, it's a silent breath. And smooth and full. This will create circulation in ways you would never believe until you do it, which you are. Good. Switching to natural breath. If you haven't already, we're going to lower our hands, opening our eyes. And now, to the best of your ability, we're just going to hop it out. This is called shaking it out. So this actually wakes up the body and loosens the muscles. This is kind of like rebounding without the trampoline. This is part of qigong, believe it or not. And if you're watching this in the beginning of your day, this might wake you up. You might feel tingling running through your body or rising through your body. That's the fire element waking up through our body. Or you might feel yourself really relaxing. If there's stiffness, the stiffness is releasing. If you're watching this later on in your day, you might also find the same relaxation coming through. Allow the muscles to relax, bringing the elbows out, shaking that out. Good, a little warm up, waking up the body just a little bit before we get into the movement. Beautiful, lower our elbows and the back of the hands. Beautiful, and now we're gonna do the front of the hands. Good, waking up the body, no muscles, we're not using tension. I want you to use softness while you're doing this. The fascia is moving. And above, I felt my elbows crackling there, and that's beautiful. And beautiful, bring the hands down. Good, you can relax, shake it out, shake it out. Now this movement that we're going to practice today is called the dragon back. It's got a cool name, it's also called the wave. Generally speaking, if we're using English words for it. First thing that we're going to do is we're going to do a little tiny stretching, all right? We're going to start with our head. So we're going to actually bring our feet together. And as we breathe in, we're going to look up. And as we breathe out, we're going to look down. Breathing in, looking up. And breathing out, looking down. Again, let the breath guide you. Breathing in. And as you breathe in, I'm going to turn to the side. As you breathe in, your tailbone goes back, points back. And as you breathe out, pelvis comes forward, head comes down. Breathing in, head comes up, tailbone comes back. And breathing out, head comes down, pelvis comes forward. Breathing in, nice and smooth. Breathing out. You might find as you're practicing this, there's an awareness of a connection as you breathe in, looking back, and the tailbone comes back. The awareness of the muscles in the back, and then as you breathe out, there's a loosening, letting go. Good. One more, breathing in. And breathing out. Good. Breathing into center, relaxing that. And do some neck rotations, breathing out, coming forward. Breathing in, coming back. Breathing out. Breathing in. And breathing out. Breathing in, switching directions. Breathing out. In. And breathing out. And breathing in. Good. Relaxing the head. Beautiful. Keeping the feet together. We're going to twist through our center line. So twisting. The head follows through. The eyes follow through. And breathing in. Coming back to center. Breathing out. Twisting through our center line. And breathing in, coming back. And breathing out. And in. One more, breathing out. And breathing in. Good, and relax. So this is warming up our spine, warming up our body. We're going to get the stretch for the back of the body right now. And we're going to hug our elbows, exhaling, coming forward. And as we do, we're going to drop our head, around our head to drop as well. Inhale, coming back up. We're going to bend our knees as we exhale, gently looking back. Two more, breathing in and breathing out. Dropping the head. This is opening up the bladder lines of the body. Breathing in and nourishing the kidneys, bending our knees and breathing out. One more, breathing in. And that beautiful stretch, you can feel it from your feet, your ankles, all the way up to your head as your head drops down. And breathing in to center, bending our knees and breathing out. Good. Looking back, breathing in to center. Beautiful. Relax that. Shake it out for a moment. We're going to get right into the dragon back. What we did here opened up our meridian lines, different meridian lines. So it's very amazing to wake up to this sort of thing because it really gets the circulation going and balances the body. Especially right now when we did that stretch, the bladder and the kidney lines, or the bladder lines primarily, excuse me. And so everything that we do is centered on bringing that nourishment for the acupuncture lines as well. All right, so now the practice for today, it's called the wave. And this brings the cerebral spinal fluid up into the brain. So I'm going to demonstrate once or twice, and then you're going to follow with me after that. So I'm going to sit back as I exhale. My tailbone comes forward, and I breathe in as the wave comes up my body. Okay, I'm going to do this from the side, and then I'll guide you. You can practice with me just after this one. So I breathe out, and I breathe in. Okay, when you see it from the side, it makes more sense sometimes. This movement creates a beautiful, nourishing massage into the organs in the front of the body and creates this incredible pump that flows our cerebral spinal fluid up towards our brain, which is what our brain needs for nourishment, and then allows it to drain back down. So anything that needs to be released, any detoxification can happen as well. It's a very powerful movement. We're going to practice this together. Okay. It's called the dragging back. So welcome to your amazing brain nourishing experience. We keep our feet shoulder width, toes pointed forward. Now, if your knees are sore, meet yourself where you are. You can have your feet open up a little bit. But too much actually constricts the tailbone, which prevents the kundalini energy and the cerebral spinal fluid from properly flowing up. So when we walk like this a lot, it's not that good for us vitality-wise. So we want to the best of your ability, a little further forward, okay? And allow our knees to be bent just a little bit. We keep our hands over our lower Dantian. And again, ladies, right hand first, gentlemen, left hand first, all right? So from here, we're gonna practice a couple with just the movement. We're gonna come back as though you're about to sit on a tall stool. You're gonna look forward, and you're gonna, at the last minute, you change your mind and the tailbone points forward. So it comes underneath and tries to point forward while my shoulders stay where they were. And then from here, the wave comes up from the tailbone, up the spine to the top of the head. Good. Let's do that one more time or two more times, just the movement, sitting back. Tailbone comes underneath. Tailbone points forward. It creates this compression, this like C shape through my body, compresses the organs in the front, and I rise up, coming up the body. Whatever way is working for you is perfect right now. Okay, whatever way works, you're still getting the movement and the flow, which is amazing. So now we're going to add the breath. We're going to exhale as we come down. Continue the exhale as the tailbone comes underneath. So it's one long exhale. And now inhale as we rise up, feeling that rising up for our spine, up to the top of our head. And exhale. See if you can make the exhale nice and long. Take your time with it. This will teach you to be relaxed in movement and breathing in. The wave comes up the back to the top of the head. Let's do a couple of more, breathing out. And breathing in. And one more, breathing out. And breathing in. Beautiful, and relax. Fantastic. Feel free to relax. Shake it out softly. We're going to close up now, gently. You did amazing, by the way. This movement really starts opening up, creating softness in the spine. We have a soft spine. We have a healthy spine, healthy mind-to-body communication, right, which creates a healthy mind and a healthy body. We're going to close up, breathing in, reaching up with the energy of the universe, and breathing out, balancing our body as we bring our hands down, sensing our body balancing. Breathing in. And breathing out. And one more, breathing in. And breathing out, any excess settling into our lower. Opening our hands to the sides, connecting with positive energy all around us, scooping that up, bringing that into our lower abdomen. Integrating everything, toning. Song, S-O-O-N-G, 3 times. Breathing in. Song. Breathing in. Song. And breathing in. Song. Good, beautiful. Relax. Shake it out. Feel free to wipe down with your hands. Get right down to your feet. Beautiful. Put your hands on your feet if you want. Feel the grounding with the earth. slowly coming back up. Have a beautiful day ahead. If this is in the morning, if this is in the evening, have an amazing evening. Whatever you're practicing, just have a beautiful remainder of the day and a beautiful week. Feel free to practice this once a day and enjoy, create awareness, healthy mind and healthy brain. Much love, guys. I'll see you next week with the next practice.